What's up, everybody? Welcome to chapter 11, part 2 of .com secrets. And we were studying 23 building blocks of a funnel. So, what 23 blocks makes a funnel successful? Those were the things we were studying. And in yesterday's session, we learned about 14 elements of a funnel. So, 14 elements which makes a funnel successful. So, what is included? So what are these elements? So just a quick recap. Yesterday we studied about quizzes, articles, news, blog post, videos, email, pre-sale pages. So these are the pre-frame bridge elements. And then we studied about qualifying subscriber element. So what's included in this? So pop-ups, squeeze pages, click pop, free plus shipping, two-step form, and webinar registrants, free account, and exit pop-up. So yesterday we studied these 14 elements of successful funnel, and today we'll be studying about further elements, uh, like which are for qualifying buyers and identifying hyperactive buyers. So number one question which you might have, and I also have such question in my head: what is the importance of qualifying buyers? Why do you need to qualify buyers? Right. So why it is important to qualify buyers? It's really important to qualify buyers so that you can have a area where you will be investing and putting all your efforts. So that's the reason it's important to qualify the buyers. If there is someone who has already made a purchase with you, who has already spent money with you, who already knows you, who is already aware about you, your products, your services, your authority, your credibility, then it's very easy to further sell to that person who has already made a decision with you, as compared to someone who has never moved ahead with you. So suppose there is someone like who has just read a free copy, a free ebook written by you, but there is someone who has purchased your hard copy after paying $25. So someone who has spent money with you is more loyal than someone who hasn't spent even a single time yet. Maybe he's still questioning your authority. Maybe he's still not ready to take decisions. Maybe he's still thinking about his life. Maybe he is still in control of his internal and external fears and is not ready to move ahead. There might be a couple of things, but someone who has already spent some money with you, that means that person can spend more money in later future as well, because he has already pulled out his credit card for you. He has already taken a decision with you, right? So, and like, if we compare that person, if someone has spent $100 with you and if someone has spent $2,000 in the past with you, then who is going to be more loyal? Someone who has spent $2,000 with you, that person is going to be more loyal because he has already taken a decision to spend $2,000 with you. He already trusts you. You already have the authority, you already have the credibility. The only thing you should need is another offer for $5,000 to $10,000. That's the only thing you need. He will surely move ahead with you. You should have the offer, right? So that's the reason it's very important to qualify the buyers so that you can keep continuing your business. Like, if I give you the example of funnel of Russell Benson, how does that work? So these are 4 to 5 books: .com secrets, expert secrets, and traffic secrets, copywriting secrets, and unlock the secrets. And I think he has written one more book, that is network marketing secrets. So these 6 books serves as an entry gate to his business. Like, he sells all these books at free plus shipping offer. All you have to do is you have to just pay shipping. Like, you might be thinking, if he doesn't want to charge anything, then why doesn't he give you soft copy of the book itself instead of asking you for shipping charges? Because he want you to spend some bucks with him, because he want to qualify you. He want to have those people in his list who has already spent some money with you. That's the only thing he wants. Thank you. So that is something to qualify people. He wants you to spend some money with him, right? That's the reason he send you physical copies. Even in the digital era, Russell Benson said sell CDs, free plus shipping CDs. So he put all his audio content in a CD and then delivered at your doorstep. Why he didn't just share a drive link with people? That would be much easy, because he wanted you to spend couple of bucks with him so that he can qualify you. That is free plus shipping model, right? Where you don't spend any, where like we just ask you for shipping charges and the product is free of cost. So if you can do that in your business, like how Russell Brunson did that with his audio tapes, he put them in an MP3 player and like sell that, like, hey, you don't have to pay anything for this thing, just pay for the MP3 player and the shipping charges, the content is free. So free plus shipping, he want you to spend money because he want to qualify you, like that's free plus shipping model. Another model of qualifying buyers is giving a trial. So what you can do is, if you have ever experienced Webinar Jam software. So Webinar Jam just asks for $1 of payment for 30 days. That's it. He just wants you to pay $1 for 30 days. After 30 days, if you like the product, then pay for the next month. If you don't like the product, you can cancel the membership. So that's, he just charge you for $1. Do you think he just wanted that $1? No. What Webinar Jam wanted is, it wanted to qualify its buyer. Like, you have already pulled out your credit card for that particular, to buy that particular software. Even if you have just spent $1, that doesn't matter. The biggest struggle was to get credit card out of your pocket, and that Webinar Jam has already gotten when you paid $1, right? So when you paid $1, all your internal fears, external fears, everything vanished, and you wanted to give that a try. You wanted to see if this tool can change my business. So you wanted to do everything you can do to test that software for your business. That's a free trial or a paid trial. So what ClickFunnels does is, ClickFunnels gives you a 15 days trial for free, but you'll have to attach your credit card if you want to sign up for the trial. It's not without a payment method, you can't start your trial. So once your credit card is attached with ClickFunnels, at the end of 14 day, if you want, you can cancel your membership. If you don't want, you can keep it running, and they'll charge you $100 out of your credit card. But the best thing is, uh when you attach to your credit card, means you wanted to go all in, right? So there are very less chances that you will cancel the membership. Then we have Tripwire. So what is a Tripwire? A Tripwire is basically a small purchase for a bigger purchase. That is a Tripwire. The sole purpose of Tripwire is to qualify the customer. That's the only purpose. So how does that work? So suppose if I have a product worth $2,000 in India, if I'm selling a product worth $2,000 in India, which is a very big amount for any Indian, doesn't matter how much he is earning. Taking a decision of $2,000 would be a very big decision for every Indian for an educational and informational product, right? He can easily spend that money on his house, on wedding, but on an education information product, that is a very big task. But what I can do is, instead of asking for $2,000, I can just sell a product worth $100, right? And in that $100, I will give them value, and value. I'll teach them, I'll train them, I'll show them, right? That who I am. I'll give them all my credibility. What do I do and everything. And suppose it's easy to get a purchase worth $100. So suppose if I'm getting 1,000 purchases for $100, right? So out of those 1,000 purchases, even if I get just 10 purchases for $2,000, that would be 20 grands. So what I did, I introduced a product worth $100 just to build my credibility, just to build my authority, just to give them a taste of what a product worth $2,000 would look like, right? And I could do that for free as well. But why didn't I do that for free? Because when someone pays from his pocket, when someone attaches his credit card, then he has all his fear vanished. Only those people pay who wants to really move ahead, who doesn't question themselves or their outer or inner fears controlling them. They are all in, right? All they need is correct guidance, correct path, and a system which actually works, that you provide, right? That's the importance of Tripwire. If you have done that for free, what would happen is, 10,000 people would have registered in your free web sessions, but out of those 10,000 people, just 2,500 would have appeared, and conversion rate goes like just 3 to 4% of the attendees. But when you conduct sessions for those people who have already purchased from you, doesn't matter whether that's $47, $100, $250, the more the price, the more qualified the person would be, the heavier package you can sell in your sessions. So that's Tripwire. Then we have self-liquidating offers. So self-liquidating offers and Tripwire, they are almost the same. The only difference is the purpose of introducing self-liquidating offers is to liquidate the cost of advertisement. So suppose if in this case, I am spending $200 to sell a product worth $100, right? So I am losing $100 on front end in the hope that I'll be selling 20 products in back end and would be generating $40,000 in sales, right? So I would be happy to introduce the loss. So that's what big companies like Paytm, PhonePe, Zomato, Swiggy, Uber, Ola, all of they are doing. What are they doing? They are acquiring customers. They are investing on acquiring customers, right? That's what they are doing. They're just qualifying buyers. Zomato, why doesn't Zomato give you everything for free? Why does it give you 50% off, 60% off, and facing loss on every single product? Because it wants you to spend some money so that it can qualify you. And the purpose of self liquidating offers is to liquidate the cost of advertisements. That's the main purpose. So suppose if I'm introducing a product but $250 and my cost to acquire a customer is $250, so now I don't have to pay anything to acquire a customer for my front end offer, but whatever I'll be making in back end, that will be totally profit. So that these are called self liquidating offers. So then we have straight sale. So if you have enough authority, if you have enough credibility, if people knows you already, if you are already a leader in market, like if I give an example, like if Russell Benson just appears on some random live and say, hey, I am offering you this book for $25 if you sign up right now, and he would generate tons of money with that as well. He has also shared a case study in one of his sessions when he appeared for a 15 minutes live webinar, a 15 minutes Facebook live, and generated around 75,000 US dollars in just 15 minutes. So he has shared that case study as well. So when people knows you, when people trust you, when you already have established an authority and you have your audience, then money comes very easy. It's not a very big deal, but you have to build all such things. So if you have that things, then you can just straight away show up and can sell your products. That should not worry about, right? So these were another elements for qualifying buyers: free plus shipping, trial, tripwire, self-liquidating offers, and straight sale. Then we have another section which is identifying hyperactive buyers. So who are hyperactive buyers? So I explained this in earlier session as well. A hyperactive buyer is someone who is damn interested in spending money at that point of time. So suppose if I am traveling today, okay, suppose if I am planning a trip to Maldives, which is one of my deepest desire these days. So what would happen is, if I am planning a trip to Maldives next week, suppose what would happen? I would be buying a case to have all my clothes. I would be buying some new clothes. I would be buying some accessories. I maybe buy a new camera. I may buy new accessories. I may buy new clothes. Like I'll be spending my money on tons of things so that I can have an awesome experience in Maldives, right? Thank you, Ravi bhai. So that will be happening. I'll be spending all those money every single day because I'm in hyperactive stage at this point of time. But suppose if my trip to Maldives is over, then would I be spending my money on anything related to trip? No, I will not be spending anything. So I am in hyperactive buying stage at this point of time. If you will sell me anything related to trip, uh, that can be shoes, that can be lowers, that can be t-shirts, that can be shades, that can be sunscreen, that can be anything. I'll be happy to buy every single thing because I want to have my experience awesome in Maldives. But once that trip is over, I would not be spending anything. So I'm in hyperactive buying stage at this point of time. This is hyperactive buyers. So you can offer as much as you want as soon as they make their complete purchase. So four elements of four hyperactive buyers. Number one, bumps. So what is actually a bump? So bump is actually nothing. When you go to shopping malls, you have seen, like, when you are just checking out, when you are just paying the money, in the end, like, they offer you chocolates, candies. You'll find all those small things over there: chocolate, candies, and pouches for shampoos, and little snacks. You'll find all those things over there. These are bumps. So these are bumps. So bump is just a something like which you can add in your cart for just a couple of dollars. So if you are selling $100 product, so bump can be just a product with $17 or $24. That would be a bump. If you're selling a product with $1,000, then if you attach another product with cost $100, $200, $250, that would be a bump. So these are bumps. And then we have OTOs. OTOs are one time offers. So if someone has made a purchase with you, then you can offer that person some special offer for that moment of purchase. Like, if you'll get this, you can only get this thing at this point of time. So suppose I'm selling my product worth $1,000, and if I say, hey, that's awesome, you want to start your career with digital marketing, but I have something more to offer you. So I have been working in this industry for last 10 years, and in these 10 years I have tested more than 200 landing pages, launched more than 500 ad copies, and did this thing. So I have created a swipe file of everything whatever I have launched. So you'll find everything what has worked for me in this quick copy, and I'm just going to charge you $100 for this, and this is the offer you'll get at this point of time only. This won't be available anytime. You can't get this offer anywhere. So that would create curiosity in that person to buy your product, and you'll get a purchase. So that these are one time offers. Then we have down sales. Down sales are like, if someone asks you for a product worth $1,000 and you say, like, that's not in my budget, then he asks you, okay, maybe $1,000 is not in your budget, but $200 may be in your budget. So he offers you something smaller. So suppose if I was charging $250 for my checklist, and he says, no, that's expensive, I don't have $200 to spend. But then I can say, okay, that's totally fine. How about having this book for just $50, which I have written and mentioned every case study in this book? How about that? So that person might say yes. So he can say no to a $250 offer, but can say yes to a $50 offer. It's our responsibility to give that person an opportunity to choose his products. We will be giving the opportunity, right? These are downsells. And once the customer has completed all of his journeys, then you can recommend him other products which might be helpful to that person related to that purchase, right? So if I'm giving digital marketing courses, then maybe a free a subscription to Mailchimp, Canva, and these tools. Maybe I can recommend all these tools in my last page, and maybe that person would be interested in buying those, because that is in hyperactive buying stage. So these were the 23 elements of successful sales funnels. I'm repeating them again because these are very, very important. Number one, for pre-frame bridge, we have quizzes, articles, news, blog posts, videos, emails, and pre-sale pages. And then for qualifying subscribers, we have pop-ups, squeeze page, click pop, free plus shipping, two-step forms, webinar registrations, free accounts, and exit pop-ups. And for qualifying buyers, we have free plus shipping, trial, tripwire, self-liquidating offers, and straight sale. And for hyperactive buying, we have bumps, one-time offers, down sales, and affiliate recommendations, right? So that's all from chapter second, part 2. And in the next chapter, we'll be studying more about front-end funnels and back-end funnels. So what is front-end funnel and back-end funnel? Front-end funnels are those funnels which gives someone entry in your funnel, in your system. That these are front end funnels. And back end funnels are designed to make you more and more money. Like, if you have to sell a product for $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, they can only be made through back end funnels, not with front end funnels, right? So every funnel has its own characteristics, and we will be studying them in the next chapter. So see you tomorrow.